what's up? Masturbate not in the house. Okay, we've got challenge. How are you? How's the expensive beer hangover? No expensive beer. But I will say that I didn't drink to have a true hangover enough. But, it's funny, like if you drink, it's amazing, if you drink 2 glasses of shitty wine, it's far worse than, than beer. Beer is really not a problem. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing, the difference between drinking two glasses of wine versus 2 beers or something. I'm a lightweight. All right. No expensive beer. I'm too poor for that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Beer makes you achy. My achy breaky heart. It makes me ache for more beer. These guys are still talking about our analysis from last night. It was classical game, not a rapid. You guys are still on last night. Unbelievable. I've moved on. Yeah, I'm like drunk after doing 2 beers. It's crazy. I was tired yesterday, honestly. I had a really, really long day, and drinking 2 beers made me practically like I was exhausted. Thursdays are tough. I just like work the whole day, like nonstop. Yeah, I'm lightweight. Schumacher, Speed Lichess, Schumacher, Arsenal fan, in that order. I like this 11:30 start. It's a little bit easier than the 11s. I feel okay today. We got another long day though. Working all day. We'll be leaving in about 2 hours. Speed chess light. Oh yeah. Uchi. I don't know if I'm going to be playing any organized chess until August. Late August. I wouldn't mind playing another tournament somewhere, somehow. Oh, by the way, I only lost 8.5 rating points. Isn't that great? I miscalculated. I thought I was going to lose like 10.5, but I only lost 8.5, so that's great. What's the difference if your rating is like 2335 or 2385? You still suck, realistically. That was your first time playing against an IM in classical. Yeah, you rarely play classical, I would imagine. Oh, dude, the phone. What year is it again? I'll tell you what I did at the last tournament. I put the phone in the box that they collect. Yeah, my phone is not an expensive phone. I'm not like afraid somebody's gonna steal it or something. I just drop it in the box, and my problem is that like I leave the tournament hall like without my phone. So that's a huge danger. What am I gonna do here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, wait, your phone was... It was in a bag? Your team captain had responsibility for it? For your phone? And you got defaulted anyway? Oh, that's crazy. But I was wondering, like, what happens if you, like, hang your coat up in the hallway and, like, your phone goes off and you know, it's not really in the playing... It's not, like, next to your board. There's all these, like, arbitrary situations, you know, like, that I'm not really sure, like, what the rules are. Like, what if the phone is just outside the door of the playing hall and it's, like, hanging on a coat and goes off or something, you know what I mean? It's, like... Oh, no. Now what am I going to do? I feel like I've been here, done this before. Asterby must be busy with his puppies. 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 Puppies or puppies? Puppies. Puppy or puppies? Poopies. Poopeasy. Yeah. I would think, like, that's on the arbiter's discretion kind of situation. Arbiter's discretion. He doesn't have to forfeit you there. That's kind of being a dick. Dick being. Oh man, it wasn't even ringing. All right, dude. Let's just try to forget and forgive, forgive and forget. Damn. The misses. Dude, what is your deal here? Knight f5. Maybe the best I've seen anyone play this sort of setup for black. At least with e5. Normally, no one has a clue what they're doing. This exchange here, do you really want to trade your light square bishop at the end of the day? I don't know. I like white too, but I'm not certain. Black has a certain amount of space, but not enough. Just making good move, good move, good move. Driving me crazy. Can you stop driving me crazy? I actually had lucid dreams last night. For the first time in like a week, I feel good. I actually had like good sleep for one night somehow. I didn't start well, but first time I remember having dreams in the last week. My brain fluid is like washing away the Alzheimer's buildup while I'm sleeping. Alright. Time. Chess is a beautiful thing. No? I have the day off tomorrow. Fully day off. Dude, this guy is annoying, dude. Can you stop putting your king on the long diagonal? Alrighty. What do you actually game? It's called Space, bro. Jesus Christ, what is this guy? I don't know, man. Cue this. Which way do I take back? I don't understand how you can make every move without calculating and never make any mistakes. It's so bizarre. I've seen other games this guy has played where he like blundered all the time, but against me he plays really well. Allowing knight d5 was a mistake. I don't know how much better black could play it, honestly, after the initial stages of the opening. I still think black is hanging on here. Maybe he had early opening, mistakes to some degree. Jesus Christ. I hate the word Q as well. People don't really use it in America much. It's like get in line. Like try to go to like Kentucky and see what people look at you like if you say Q, get in the queue. Be like, what are you talking about, bro? We don't use words like that in Kentucky. What language are you speaking anyway? No, I mean anyone who's like educated knows what you're talking about, but the average Kentuckian is gonna have some problems. Guy's starting to drive me crazy. He sees all kinds of moves like instantaneously that are strong. How's he 1957? It's like based on no games or something? Yeah. 37 games. He's more like 2200, bro. Like, what's that about? If you're 2100 blitz, you're 2097 bullet, you're definitely 2200 in rapid. What is that? What's with the weird rating? That's annoying. He's got the troll flag. Troll flag? What are you talking about? Troll's not from Ukraine. What you talking about, bro? Yeah, dude, we're becoming America. Dude. Well, like, what's the laws about guns in Serbia, bro? It's pretty strict here. I mean, is it a lot more liberal there? It's not that easy to have a gun in Hungary. Like, the laws are pretty strict about it. It was strict in Germany as well, yet? What does that mean? And it works pretty well, dude. What, are you gonna stop every single, dude, anonymous player? Nobody's gonna stop, like, every single person. But, I mean, in the United States, we have a gun, like, a mass shooting every 5 minutes. So, you know, they just, like... Yeah, I know, but, I mean, dude, it's, like, really ridiculous to even compare it, you know? Germany does a pretty good job keeping the stuff under control. I wouldn't think it's bad. Dude, it's the ridiculous constitution. They like use this like constitution from fucking 1776 to argue whether they should have access to guns or something, you know? That's fucking 400 years ago, man. What does that have to do with now? It's like absurd. But I mean, I guess it's going to be more of a problem as things like 3D printers become available. Gun laws, you know, it may be reached the point where eventually, like, anyone can have access to a gun. There may be no way to control it, you know, ultimately. Right now, like, I have never even used the 3D printer, so most people don't have access to that. Especially not in, like, Eastern Europe, but I guess in, like, 20 years it'll be a lot different. The vast majority of Americans don't go around shooting each other up. Yeah, but a vast majority more than they used to. I mean, it's just crazy if you compare now to when I was a kid. Alright. I don't want to live there anymore. I'm done. I'm done. Alright, Arsenal fan. Guns are bad. Next question. We're playing Schumacher. Whew, that was a close game. Yes and no. Relatively close, I agree. Distracted by conversation. Yeah. I need to stop talking about serious political issues on the stream. I spend all morning like reading the news. I don't need to talk about it on my stream. I spend an hour before the stream like reading every possible news story. I'm like an old man now. You know you're really old when you start like just spending hours reading the news. Alright. But honestly, I'm like bored. I don't have a life, so... Schumacher brought it up. I didn't want to bring it up yesterday about the, shooting in Serbia. It's kind of not something it's kind of sensitive. We don't have to like immediately bring it up. The only thing missing is a good whiskey. Don't talk about whiskey. Gives you hangover. I like vodka better. Beer is definitely better than wine. Yeah, we'll drink vodka and beer maybe, but no more whiskey and wine. You got a recommendation line for the Ponziani is Black Arsenal fan, to be honest? I feel like you gotta play d5. But I don't really, think it's cut and dried either. What was that? We looked at something 2 weeks ago on the analysis stream. I thought you were in the conversation. D5 felt it sort of turns into a Nimzo Larson type of thing? Yeah. Wait, what? In the Ponziani? How? You mean because white plays like bishop b5, but bishop b5 is bad? If you play d5, they have to play queen a4. That's the only line that's even okay for white. Or else they're playing reverse. The bishop b5 has some kind of serious problem. The question is, what do you play on queen a4? Uh-oh, here we go. I recommended the bishop d7, pawn sack. Were you here when we talked about that? This is like Schumacher versus Schumacher. Michael Schumacher. I Schumacher you. You weren't here. Well, I don't remember the context. Like, to be honest, I thought it was you. It must have been someone else. What was that? We had a notification. Oh, Arsenal got forfeited. Dark Lord 5438. Okay, knight e5. Knight e5, pawn e5. Knight d7 or knight e4. I feel like we've been here before as well. Ugh. It's like if I don't play... I don't know, I just don't really like any of white's moves in this position. Alright. Shelf. I don't like queen c2. I don't know about queen e2. I don't like knight e5. a3 is lame. h3 is lame. Rook e1 looks sort of stupid. You should have played d5 earlier. That's what the engine says. I know. Well, when you played d6, that's when I decided to let you play d5. Because you'd have to play it like down a tempo. I know how strong d5 can be. When I play g3, d5 gets stronger. Oh my god. Kyle. Bishop h6, rook e8. Does that serve a purpose? Good knights versus bad bishop. Now rook e1 is interesting. This is a tough one. I don't know what you should play here. He thinks on this move. And one thing that can happen in the Tartakover is that like e4 becomes okay when that bishop is sort of dead. But e4 here, or if I play rook e1, hollow comes to mind. My position is hollow. Of course, there is sort of boring style. The boring style bishop takes d7 from being Yasser Seirawan. This is similar to the game we looked at where Lance played, who was it? GSM, GM, GMFI, GM. Lance, 5500. Did something kind of similar with white in a Tartakover. The problem here is that black doesn't have a clear, like, strategic plan. Actually, mine isn't that clear either. Okay. Rook e2. Ooh, maybe b4's a mistake. He's prepared for that. Alright, dude. Dingley Wren would have quit chess if he had lost the World Chess Championship. That's commitment. That's a deep love of the game. Shows a really deep love for the game. Reassuring. What am I supposed to do? God darn it. All the world rooting against him. I don't know, Arsenal. That's kind of harsh. Just because I was, well, I mean, I personally was rooting for Ding. I don't like hate in the Palmiachi or anything. It's just that the man bun or whatever is really, really annoying, dude. How can you blame anyone? How can you blame anyone with his hairstyle for not liking him? You know? That's just annoying. I mean, I know it's just a minor thing, but I think it's really has an effect. People are superficial by nature, so obviously it will factor in. Arson is like exaggerating, though. I don't think the world was rooting against him, dude. There are plenty of people that were rooting for Nepomniachtchi, probably. It is a deal breaker. I mean, you know, if I have to like choose one or the other, dude, that's just obnoxious. He probably wears his polo shirts with like the collar turned up, you know. That drives me crazy when people do that. The people that wear like the polo shirts flip their collars up. I like how it's Ding Rockport team now. Wait, this wasn't a team tournament. Shit. Oh, got me. Got me. Damn. Ding Rockport team event. Freaking frick. Air support. We have a drone incident. Bzzz. I think it's the White House. They're responsible for that night on F4. Can we get some ACAC guns or something to shoot it down? There's some kind of drone buzzing around my king side. I really thought I had that under control. It's funny because Schumacher's game from last night also featured a knight on F4. Dude, can we just like stop for a second and just realistically accept the fact the World Championship was just based on a rapid game and just stop there and be like, okay, this is not a World Championship. I'm sorry. Alright? That's not a World Championship. World Championships are decided by random rapid games. You know, I'm sorry. Emil Satowski, with all due respect, whoever, you know, wants to credit this as a real World Championship. Magnus totally abused that in his match with Caruana, too. You know? Magnus just kept in his back pocket the whole time that he was going to beat Caruana. Ding's chances were better against Palmiachtchi. We checked it yesterday, and apparently they were like, previously, I don't know how accurate this is, but someone researched it for me, and they said the rapid score was like 10-8 in favor of Nepomniachtchi. So, I mean, he's a favorite, but he's like a small favorite, at least statistically speaking. But I mean, Carlsen was like, oh, I'm guaranteed to beat Caruana. Caruana is nowhere near as good in rapid. So it was like Magnus had this like tiebreaker automatically, you know. Like the World Championship was fixed as long as he didn't lose the match. What the hell is that? What the hell is that, bro? I started smoking some serious drugs here. I was thinking I had knight to g4. Man, this is not good for black. This is not good for black. This is not good. Beep. But that is a nice bishop you have on a8, bro. That's a sick tactic. That tactic doesn't work. %99 of tactics don't work. TikToks. They're just called TikToks. I mean, he just like doesn't normally go off the grid like that with crazy tactics. But honestly, I'm like better even if I don't have rook e1. I have another refutation. Rook e1 right away. I don't think so, Arsenal. No. No, no. No, dude. Adon didn't even really try, bro. He just went in there, he was like Clarence Thomas, collecting his free shit. Collecting donations. Not reporting them. He probably didn't even report it for the tax office. I mean, honestly, why should Anand report that World Championship match as income when he didn't even try, you know? Like, that money was just a gift, basically. Those World Championship matches against Carlsen. He didn't even work. He just, like, went in there, lost the match, went home. The phone's gonna go off. Can we play in one game time? What? What does that mean? Like now? Do you even English, bro? Game aborted. Huh? What's happening? Can we play in one game time? Man, the missus must be like beating him with a whip or something. Dude, what happened? After Anonymous, that's what you meant. I thought you meant you wanted to play like immediately. My bad. In one game time. This is like an SAT like word puzzle question. Word problem. Can you understand the meaning of this phrase? The context and its meaning. You have 10 minutes to answer the question. Got a really bad eye infection. That's so mean, dude. Which thing, the original or the remake? I love them both. That's one of my favorite movies. I don't know. Ask her how what she thinks about the collars on my t-shirts. All right, because I get a lot of that. Like the missus says, you know, you don't wash your clothes right because the collars are too stretched or something like that. Like some kind of stupid commercial. Do you guys the guys get that guy the other day? He's pretty weird, man. Seems sort of nice, but Why are you commenting on my shirt collars? The missus said your shirt collars are too stretched. This is my game where the guy like threw the freaking score sheet at me. The Indonesian IM who tried to like make a Chinese star out of his score sheet and slit my throat after the game. Like whizzed it at me. You're doing origami. Another one of those games you're like, you played really well, you outplayed the guy the whole game, and then they're like pissed after they lose. Like they hung a piece or something, and they were totally winning. I don't get that. Why are you like having a tantrum when you were like outplayed the whole game? It was like a solid like, you have emotional issues. I get it if you like were up a piece and you blundered and you're pissed, you know, but not like when you were just slowly outplayed the whole game. That's kind of weird. There was this IM in New York Open. He was from Indonesia. I don't remember his name. But I just outplayed him from beginning to end. And then at the end of the game, he like did something with his score sheet and like chucked it at me like a Chinese star. I had to like duck, get out of the way. Speaking for a friend. If there's some, you know, was Astrobate here yet? I need an emotional support animal. There's some dramatic, you know, emotional thing that happens in the game. I get it, but if it's just like a routine game and you lose, and what's the big deal? I don't get it. Why do you have to like spaz out every time you lose? Wait a second. Could I have taken on h6, bishop h6, knight e4? Yeah, maybe I had it. Sometimes it works. On the spectrum, yeah, I don't know. I never saw the guy again or prior to that. It's just some random player who never played the US another tournament I saw. But like when I freaked out and like ripped up my score sheet and threw it in the trash can last time, there was a reason for that. You know, I mean, I basically like was better the whole game, and I overpressed in his time pressure, in mutual time pressure, and like, you know, declined to draw by repetition to like lose like a moron. That's kind of understandable, you know, if you like get pissed and freak out after that. I think I'm literally like declining a draw and like throwing it away, you know. The dude never was better the whole game, and I lost, you know. That pisses me off. King h7. You know it, bro. Do not try this at home. It was really bad because I had this other game with a guy like a month before that, the same guy, and he swindled me miraculously to get a draw from a lost position. So he was lost twice, and he got like 1.5 points out of 2 lost positions. First time he swindled a draw, and the second time I actually threw away at least a draw. I had a clear advantage at some point. So I was really pissed. I normally don't have tantrums at the board. Wow, rook h8. This is a tad on the passive side for black. I should have considered knight d3. I don't know what side I'm playing on. But ironically, the ninja star, Chinese star guy it was the same-ish. It was the same-ish King's Indian. Kind of funny. Subconsciously, that's what made me think of it. This opening. Super knight. How am I going to break through? You're not. Oh yeah? Watch me. You're not sure about g5. You're not sure about h5, you mean, by me. Now what do I do? Maybe I should take the other way. Are you sure you're not like... What's his name? Ruslan? This is Ruslan's strategy. To play checkers and like lock the whole board. I'm going to try to maneuver my king to g4. I think. He is up a pawn. Uh-oh. Well, knight b4... Not really sure if that's an actual threat or not. Doesn't seem like it. Oh no. This could go 100 moves easy. Excuse me, I'm stupid. Excuse me, I'm with stupid. That's a really good move by me. I just played king f2. Yeah, I don't think he sees it. I was talking about this yesterday, the knight on b4 and the King's Indian. It's a very, functional Christmas tree ornament. Well, this is probably the worst example you could ever see. Right. Well, we talked about the Benoni. Actually, Arsenal fan, speaking of your game yesterday, It remains a big question, and nobody knows if it's better to play knight c7 or knight b4. But my recommendation to you would be to play both. You know, they're both playable. They're both different. I was thinking about one thing though during analysis of your game yesterday. It is interesting from the perspective of, you know, clusterfuck. Like, your pieces are better spaced out clearly with the knight on b4. But c7 is sort of feels more cohesive somehow. It seems more useful to put the knight on c7, but at the same time, the pieces are kind of really clustered. And you're also prone to getting hit by like an advancing pawn or something with d6. If white does some sort of sack or breakthrough with e5, the knight on c7 can get attacked. So you have to be careful about that. Poor anonymous player. This is not his greatest triumph. No, I'm not going to do that. Keep it practical. Black is sort of lost here. Kinda, sorta, somewhat. How are you doing? How's your counterplay coming along? He's down a whole piece. I mean, that wasn't necessary. Jeez. What happened in the opening? You know, I am curious about that position where I played, you know, like g4, h4, and then I decided to bring this back and go knight g3, and now I played h5. I wonder what the engine would do here. Plays h5. I'm nervous that I'm closing it up too much, though, you know. But I don't think he can lock the queen side. I mean, it's like a Marazzi on the queen side. I know how bad this is. It's unlikely that black can ultimately, like, prevent a3, b4 forever. So there's no way he can actually, like, fully lock the queen side. But I did make some kind of blunder, apparently. Oh, I missed playing, yeah. It doesn't like knight f5, though. It wants me to go bishop b5. Okay, but, I mean, I didn't know about this. And I didn't know about this. I was concerned about this. Ah, I forgot I had bishop takes c5. Alright. I just totally spaced on bishop takes c5. Learning chess. Not again. He's down to 1700 now. Wait. Look at this. Bullet, 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 bullet. Why are you playing against me? I don't understand. Like, all you do is play bullet. Why do you want to play with me? I don't really get it. Alright, Arsenal. Anyway, Arsenal was next. I don't understand why someone who's, like, obsessed with bullet wants... Whoa. Happened here. We got... Angel Light. Angel Hair Pasta. Oh my god. Where is that sun? Where is that stream coming from? Streamer. Does that help? Wow. Yeah. Surprising the angle the sunlight comes in. You wouldn't think it was possible. I think my mini golf game, I now understand my problem. I have problems with angles. Can't really judge my angles correctly. Angle Light. That's a good new beer. Angle Light. Alright. Just for Arsenal fan. I almost played the Caro-Kann. Damn it, there's still more Angel Light. You got Super Sun. The big move is coming up, everybody. We're going to be moving to a new apartment in the next month. I don't know exactly when. Could be happening soon, though. There might be an outage. There will be a time between like moving from one apartment to the other where my internet may be not like ready yet. So there could be a week where we're not live. I am afraid. Astrobe, good to see you. Chess is hard, then you die. I hate playing b5. It's like you have to play it though. It's so unfair. I just don't like weakening my queen side. It really bothers me when I try to play the Spanish with black. This just really bothers me. I feel like I'm playing the goddamn St. George defense or something. It's a serious weakness. Does anyone else have that feeling? Does anyone else here play the black side of the Royal Pez? Am I the only one who has a problem with this? It's just like, damn, my queen side is weakened. How the hell do I shore up my queen side? Hey, let's play a5. I feel like Arsenal plays well on the white side of the Spanish. So it's probably good for me to play against him. It's more challenging. Let him play his best stuff. I don't remember if you played this before. Anonymous player, I like to think with every game against you, I might get a bit better. Maybe. I hope so. What am I doing again? What am I supposed to play? Like Bishop H5 or something? I forget. Knight A5, Knight C4, blah blah blah. Yeah. Prophylaxes. You're facing prophylaxes. Well, there goes Knight C4 as an idea. So what the bleep am I supposed to do now? Pissing me off, bro. I could play Knight A5 and then like C5 or something. What does that do? What doesn't it do? Never put your pieces on the side of the board. Remember, you heard it here first. Okay, I have to go C5. Next. classical Spanish. I want my own TV. I'm excited to move to the new place. It's a better neighborhood. Less like Venezuela. More like Europe. And no pigeons on my freaking roof. No ambulances. No rain coming in the window. Anybody want to buy a leaky apartment? We have great sunlight. That's a good thing. But not really useful for streaming purposes. I'm moving west. Yeah, I'm moving west. I'm like the Jeffersons. I'm basically like the Jeffersons, man. I'm moving on up. I'm not actually moving up. I'm moving down. I'm moving west. Go west, young man. A little closer to back to the United States. It does feel more like the Western world, though. I'm like moving to. It's an actually pseudo nice district. I feel like I live in the ghetto here. Oh, all right. Now, you face Arsenal fan. What's his plan? He's gonna I don't understand. Don't underestimate the Arsenal fan. What's my plan? I can't remember the Jeffersons theme song. Moving on up to the sky. Something like that. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, man. Are you targeting me? Target. Get in the box. Arsenal is part of the Borg collective. Borg cube. Welcome to the collective, Arsenal. Okay, it means reasonable, but it doesn't look like he's got much. There's the old knight d4 trick. Moving on up. Bishop c5. Oh, can do that, Sladgie. Very nice. Careful now. This is kind of kinky. Now what do I do? I don't really like that. You're a bad hombre. Maybe I gotta keep it simple here. This is a close call. Shit. Okay. Bangtown, California, singing the Jeffersons. Sherman Hemsley. Alright. I can't watch these old TV shows anymore. It's just too weird, but We definitely got the Jeffersons nostalgia going on. I miss Sanford and Son. Dubois. Alright, 94. That's what we expected. That is what we expected. Morwa. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Don't care. Okay, now I need to know what exactly is your intention here, sir. What are you trying to prove, man? Is H6 worth considering? What is he threatening? Are you threatening me? I think H6 is useful. Trying to get a little extra dark square control. Prevent the old Queen G5 theme. Question is, what can white do? Can you do anything, bro? What was my plan again? Oh yeah. Almost forgot. Get out your vacuums. Are you ready? Get out your Dysons. Oh, Queen E2, that's not very threatening. Giving me new options. We have to change plans now. What's he doing with Queen E2? What are you doing? See, this like drastically changes the scenario. Getting on up to... Alright, I don't know. I can't sing the Jeffersons. Whose bishop is better in this position? Oh. Got me. H4. You got me. Alright. Alright. There's always the knight d4 theme. Yeah, well, that's the question. b7 and c5 and e6, or knight c6 and e7. Now we have another question. The redundant knight, though, is dumb. Dumb redundant knight. He has a move, though. Shoot. F3. Oh my god, he played F3. What are you doing? You're gonna recycle? Oh my god. It's another form of knight c5. %99 of your gains are bullet. Arsenal now has 10,000 bullet. No, Blitz 15. That's good. That is good. Enough of that, right? Running out of time. Time flies. Is this a good move? Ah. If I blink, I could run out of time. Whoa. Where are you effing going over there? What? What? I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. Oh, perfect game. Well, I was winning. B4 was best. Dude, what? Is this a joke or something? Wait, no, B4 was best. Double question mark? Oh my god. What are you talking about? Huh? Sorry? What did that and what? I'm winning? Oh my god, that's impossible. I don't understand. Is this real? How could I possibly be winning? B4, king takes B4. King F6. Is this serious? King A3. Knight D1. King B4. Knight E3. Oh my god, it's like some kind of stupid study. Jesus Christ. Seriously? If this is winning, that's like insane, man. I'm really not convinced. I can't believe it, you know, honestly. There would be a chance to win this late in the game. But apparently, you didn't have to give me that. You could have played E5. Though that's kind of a counterintuitive move. Because now I have this. Bishop F5 threatening nothing. I mean, it should have been a draw anyway. Opening. I thought Bishop H5 was theory. Yeah, my move is actually best. Yeah, it seems like the best way for black to play. Okay, perfect game. I missed 2 wins. Maybe. Oh no, I have a choice between porcupine and learning chess. Yeah, I'm not interested in the bullet. Really? We've still got time. We've got another half an hour. Guys, don't forget to give some subs here. Asterbait. Middle game, yeah. I mean, middle game is not finite, of course. You can memorize openings and endgame positions, but well, I mean, you need to understand principles and put the most weight on that rather than memorizing. Don't overemphasize like memorizing moves in the opening. I think it's more important because beginners aren't gonna play. They're not gonna play the moves that you know maybe memorize on Chessable or some opening website or something. You know, they're gonna play random stuff up until 1700. You have to understand and follow the principles. More important than memorizing moves. What is this? I mean, you want to understand like a few, memorize a few basic moves in the opening, but it's not necessary to memorize tons of moves. Porcupine, who are you? Porcupine is definitely a Smurf account. What we want to know, Porcupine, is who was your previous, what was your previous account? We're all curious, waiting to find out. Alright, I'm going to try something interesting here. It's probably unsound. Porcupine feels like a Smurf account. I have to look up this position and see who I've played it against before, and maybe we can identify who Porcupine's previous account was. Sometimes people get caught playing the same old. I feel like Mr. Slow had a game like this against me. Not too many people play so incisively against the hyper-accelerated Queen's Indian with knight c3 and d5. I mean, wow. That's definitely not something you see every day. Very incisive play by white. Hello? Oh no. So this account was created about a year ago. They're part of the lichess Masters team. Plenty of time to have a Smurf account. How do I get my pieces out here? You thought g6 was really powerful. Right, I'm playing for a win with outside pass pawn. But I mean, anyway, I had to get your knight off of f5. I mean, to be honest, I've been trying to find a way to play that for a long time, and by that point. Right. Yeah, I've never had anyone play bishop e7 d5 against me. Maybe Mr. Slow, but it would have been a different position. I'm thinking of the English defense. He did the similar thing in the English defense. Weird things caught on Ring. Doorbell videos. Osprey spends his free time watching doorbell videos. Check. The the doorbell channel. They probably have like a million views just letting people watch their doorbell video. A million viewers, I mean. A million subscribers for having a doorbell. That's what our society has come to. That's the way you want to be about it. Very incisive. I just like saying incisive. It sounds cool. Ha! Yeah! Watch out for queen b3. Hitting my lovely bishop. Exactly. Click now to see what was on my Ring doorbell. Damn, that's another incisive move. Who is this character? Shit. I don't know, dude. Do you think there'll be a game called Chess 2? Yeah. Chess 960. Right. No need to shout. What should I play now? C6? No, no time for that. No time. Watch out. It's a long diagonal. How's my Queen's Indian bishop? Damn, you still got the caps. Is your caps lock stuck? Can we get some caps lock? Don't forget to hit the caps lock. I got a number of keys on my old laptop that don't work, so I completely empathize if that's the problem. Empathize. Guys, please support the stream and donate. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Not to beat a dead horse. We've got a simul coming up on Sunday. Asprey, thanks for your gift subs. 5 gift subs from Asprey this week, leading the gift subs. That was fast. We don't like to mess around here. No good can come of that. Queen c2. Very nice. Interesting that I have no squares. Interesting and terrifying. Where's Morales? You have to bust Morales here. Pawn enhancement. Pawn enhancement therapy. That looks like the only move for me. Otherwise, I'm going to get Wrecked. To be honest. Wrecked. Any other move would be rectal. My queen has no squares. I can't go to f6, g5, h4, e5, e4, e3. Take your pick. Knight f6 is horrible. Tolga. While researching the other day, I found that there are 3 types of castling. The third one is banned. If the pawn turns into a rook instead of a queen. Uh-huh. There's some obscure possibility that almost no one ever thought of. Yeah. That's a. You could go your whole life without ever worrying about that. But I think they did rule that was illegal. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about it, man. I don't plan on getting rich. That's kind of random. Random thought for the day. Oh, right. Okay. Where am I going? Where am I going? The blockade. Gatorade. Damn. Okay. Is it worth trying? Trying. Trifles. You are attacking my pawn. You are an evil person. Why do you want to take my pawn? I don't know, man. Then the other reason? Any other reason why we thought this count was weird? They're pretty good, to be perfectly honest. Perfectly. Just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. So he's not perfect. Perfecto. And rook h3 is not there. He missed d6. I mean, white seems pretty strong, to be honest. Feels like a master, the way he's conducted this game. National master. Judging by their play, master level. Very, very solid and powerful and fundamental. Confident too. The d5 in the opening. It looks like maybe calculation. They missed d6, or just there's some weakness tactically maybe that it just doesn't always crop up. Otherwise they would be like 2300. Here's another example. They patently missed bishop g4. Still, it's not that easy, but winning the exchange. The sex change. So Porcupine's weakness is tactics. Strategically, positionally, I thought they were quite good and aggressive. Do I want to take that pawn on a3? Whoa. Gotta be winning here. Who else does it remind us of? This player. Oh no. Yeah, only tactical problems. Positionally, they're very strong. Still not over. Is it over? It's over. Is it over? Is it over? Or is it over? That's crazy. Wow. White had a really good opening. Funny that I haven't faced this. Almost. Let me see. Player me. What a coincidence. That's a strange coincidence, isn't it? Cupine. Wonder who that is. This account is closed. You don't say. We have no idea how high your rating was. It was, well, it was, I knew this was a Smurf account, but, what was the rating? Cupine, 1766. That was Blitz, though. Exactly the same opening. I played this back in 2021. I must have just first been playing this. Exactly the same. I did bishop d6 last time. Yeah, I thought about bishop d6, but only later. I can't remember if this must be theory. Yeah, it's the main move. It's kind of like a weird English defense. I mean, my knight is on f6. Okay, guys, we have time for one last game. Carpub Miles 77. Quite a few games here with bishop d6. Has anyone played b5? Oh yes, it's not good, but looks like no one strong played it. No one special anyway. Fargo Ivan won a game back in 1978. b5 is a little too risky. Okay, it's a pawn sack. You know, takes, f takes, knight takes b5, or c takes b5. It's surprising that Fargo Ivan didn't play that. What did Ivan do? Ivan played e4. Oh, my move. Wow, my move isn't as good as b4, huh? So we followed the exact game. Oh, this is a different game. Ivan's opponent played pawn takes pawn. I think bishop c5 is better. Now, I thought your knight f3 was the best move. You played this almost instantaneously. Yeah, and then there's the big question of knight takes d5. Knight takes e4. Castles. If it was like Pop Jula or something, it would take a very strong player to be able to calculate the way to doing this. You know, I was terrified of knight takes d5. But I figured, like, not many people would be able to play this with white. I mean, this is amazing. That takes a very strong player with a lot of experience. Yeah, I'm in trouble there. Quite an incisive opening by white. Crash, block. Not enough games. Chess M's. Chess M's. Oh. Chess M's. I guess we're going to lose one for the last game for today. Yeah, so I'm not taking the learning chess challenge because he's just playing bullet. I don't feel like playing... I don't feel like, yeah. I don't feel like playing bullet people in 7+5. I'll let you know when I'm having my next bullet stream. Not a fan of Sam Shenklin personally, but he is well prepared. Yeah. Alright. G3 is inaccurate. Yeah, I mean, he's a good player for preparation. What are we transposing to? Right. It's Karo Khan. The London. I'm playing the London. Great. My favorite opening. God, I love the London. God, it's awesome. Yeah. No, I mean, this is an improvement for me. What minority attack did you say? Wade is probably a London expert. Guys, I'm gonna go after this loss. Off to work. But I do have tomorrow off, and then Sunday is our simul. And we're gonna need some gift subs and other cool stuff, so make sure we have a hype train on Sunday so I can afford to buy beer this weekend. Time for a hype train, it's been a while. For all the big spenders will be here. So don't forget to bring your bits and your credit card. And support your favorite local chess streamer. Yeah, that's not happening. You are not getting a minority attack. And that's the deficiency of White's position. There's no minority attack. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Mr. Slow is having a slow month. He's saving up for the World Senior. Speaking of World Senior, I don't know where the hell the World Senior is going to be. It better not be in freaking Kazakhstan. I'm serious. They better not have like the World Senior in Dubai or Kazakhstan. Nobody wants to sponsor the World Senior because it's just a bunch of old people playing chess. I totally get it. Not sponsor, but the word is actually make a bid to host it. You can make money off of it. You know, you can scam people like the last one in Italy where I played. The organizers were just like raking in some profits by overcharging for stuff. John Nunn did play in World Senior. Yeah, he's playing all the senior circuit. I guess that's all he does now. He and his wife played in the World Senior. So he won it. He won the 65 plus. It was like ridiculous though. I mean, he was like a massive favorite, really outrating the field. Although I think his rating is a little inflated. John Nunn is the reason why like Glico's system probably ought to be applied. If you haven't played much in like a long time, I mean, your rating should sort of be invalidated, I think. It was higher, 2570, yeah, something like that. But I mean, I think your K factor should go up when you don't play for a long time. That would be one way to fix the rating system. There's no way like grandmasters who haven't played in 20 years are still the same strength they were when they quit. You know what I mean? That's not realistic. For anybody, it's not just about grandmasters. I'm just saying. The fact of the matter is, if you were 2600 20 years ago and you didn't play for 20 years, there's no freaking way you're still 2600. Mr. Coffee, what's up? I hate the 10K factor. My rating can't change, I'm like stuck with the same rating for the rest of my life. Alright. Probably mine wouldn't change that much anyway, even if I had a higher K factor, because I'm pretty stable, but white avoiding the exchange of pieces. Avoiding the exchange of queens. Why? Do you not like trading? Do you have a problem? Do you have some sort of problem with trading queens? You don't like me? I think maybe everybody should have the same 20K factor. Basic K factor. And then screw the junior shit. Screw this and that. And why not make seniors have 5? I mean, it's ridiculous, Screw the stuff. Just have a basic K factor of 20 for everybody. And when you become like inactive, your K factor maybe like goes up or down or something. Something like that. Mr. Coffee will work it out. Right? Right. What's my plan here? Don't have a freaking plan. Okay? White has a beautiful move now. That's all I need to hear, bro. Don't be specific. That's black. Now not only he messes up the coordinates, he says the wrong side. It's good that you did that. Because I was like, shit, bro. Where is that? White has a great move now. No, it's totally good that you said the wrong color. Much less chance I'll find the suggestion. Yeah, rook takes e3. Because I really do want to like sacrifice my rook for the worst bishop I ever saw. No, I mean, that's true. You could sack the exchange there. I mean, objectively, it's probably not quite enough. But, yeah, no, it's a valid move. I think a lot of people have a tendency to be like Emil Sladgie and sacrifice the exchange. You know, every time someone sneezes or something. It's romantic, you know. There's something romantic about sacrificing the exchange. The minute anyone like unzips their fly or whatever. But the truth is that particular exchange sacrifice is probably good enough that it's playable. But I don't think it would maximize my advantage. The center has left the building. Though my rook is potentially trapped in some positions here, I gotta be careful. We should be careful. Doesn't mean you should play it. Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I've caught myself doing that a lot, you know, playing fancy sacrifices. It's like poker, you know. It has a name in poker. It's called fancy move syndrome, you know. I mean, I just know from like analyzing with the computer mostly that most times the fancy, this is my joke about tactics, right? 99% of tactics don't work. Most times the fancy move doesn't work. So it's like you got to be very selective about when you employ the fancy move. Not just every fancy move you see. A lot of people like automatically do the fancy move. You know, if you think about it, like, okay, most times it doesn't work, then you can like control yourself. And learn to be patient. I said this yesterday in the stream. Someone mentioned about computers and tactics and stuff, but truthfully, my biggest real impression about my impression about computers is that they're fantastic at exploiting like quiet moves, little slowly improving moves that we miss. That was an interesting draw offer. I thought long and hard about this draw offer, but I'm going to have to decline. Forgot her lunch and dropped her phone on the way to school. Reminded me of South Park. Oh man, my son makes me watch South Park, and now I'm like addicted. I have c4 followed by d3 here. It's an oof. My dad had this problem where he would always like leave and come back because he would like forget something. And it used to like traumatize me. Almost every time he went to work, he like came back. It was like a meme. Just like, alright, when is he gonna pull back in the driveway and say he forgot something? I wanted to play d3, but I'm unsure. I guess g6 is a good move. Oh shit, I just missed the point. Alright, whatever. That's fine. I totally missed the point that he was defending. He was defending his rook on e1. Very well. It's okay. That was funny. I don't know if you noticed yesterday, Arsenal fan, but I changed the name of your opponent to the South Park character. Yeah, Randy. I changed it to Randy Marsh. Alright. I'm glad somebody noticed. I didn't play it up too much. So how many pawns are we up? We're up just one pawn. Oof. One pawn is insufficient. We need more. He has the really scary knight d5 though. I do not like that. Knight d5 bad. Knight d5 not allowed. Treat internet with respect. Okay, what are we doing here? Queen said pawn. Shake weight. Oh my god. The end game. We have bishop g7. It's not even that good. Patience. Yeah, white is a master defender. A master defender. Offender. A master offender. Should I play bishop g7? It's not a bad idea. Right? Oh guys, we gotta go. Last game. We'll see you on Sunday. Mr. Coffee in the house. White is losing a piece now. But I'm pinned. Pinneth. Gwyneth Paltrow. Jesus. Queen takes b2. There's no other choice. Fine, fine. Can you please offer another draw? I was really hoping you would. I'm just kidding, man. I mean, this guy's funny. Funny, very funny. How is he even allowed to offer another draw? I thought there was like a 30-move draw rule. Can you offer a draw like every 30 moves, or how many moves between the draw offers? Does there have to be a draw for... maximizing my chances. The Chancellor. Chancellor Angela. I was thinking about h5. Oh, naughty, naughty. That centralized queen. You have a check? You have another check? Maybe I should play Bishop F8 there. Ah. White's like kind of insane with the defense. Insane with the membrane. How are you so good defensively? H5. What? Oh, you had this crazy tactics. Alright, I'm going to the dentist. Wow. No resigns. Wow. That is ridiculous, dude. Exactly. How do I get all the queens? I can't get any more queens. Alright. Yeah, that's not very respectful. Alright, guys, I'll see you later. Thanks for playing. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye. Thanks, Mr. Coffee. See you later.